During remarks in Iowa, President Trump said Pretty, who was a legal gun owner, should not have been carrying a firearm, putting him at odds with senators in his party and gun rights groups who traditionally support the Republicans.
Very, very unfortunate incident. I don't like that he had a gun. I don't like that he had two fully loaded magazines. That's a lot of bad stuff. And despite that, I say that's a very unfortunate.
What do you make of some Republicans?
Well, for more on this, we can discuss it with William Sack, legal director of the Second Amendment Foundation. Bill, good to get your thoughts on this. We heard there from President Trump saying that he didn't like that Pretty had a gun. Kristi Noem as well was saying, I don't know of any peaceful protester that shows up with a gun and ammunition rather than a sign. Your thoughts?
Well, we've been certainly concerned and disappointed in the administration with their response in regards to how they're approaching gun rights in lieu of this tragic shooting. The fact remains that there's a constitutional right here in the United States to carry a gun, and that includes out in public, and that also includes at public gatherings and at lawful protests.
Do you accept that it is problematic, though, that it could inflame tensions in such environments?
Well, in this instance, the individual was concealed carrying. But regardless, even if an individual chooses to open carry, they have the constitutional right to do so. So any law enforcement agent or officer who is otherwise uncomfortable with, peaceable members of the population in possession of firearms should probably consider another line of work. But again, the key there is peaceable. As long as people are carrying and possessing their guns in a peaceable and lawful manner, there's no reason that that should raise any concerns from law enforcement and certainly wouldn't justify any force against them.
Well, as things unfolded, as we saw how they unfolded, though, it has become a bit of a hot-button issue for the Trump administration. How is this playing out amongst Trump's traditional supporters that have supported him, and him in the past has always supported the Second Amendment?
So I think certainly amongst the Second Amendment community and the gun owning community, it's raised eyebrows. The administration, in large part, has done a relatively strong job in support of the Second Amendment. And the Trump administration's Department of Justice Civil Rights Division has done really good work in support of the right to carry specifically. And we here at Second Amendment Foundation would recommend that some of the officials that have chosen to speak out publicly after these unfortunate events speak to that Civil Rights Division and maybe get some hints.
All right, Bill, we'll have to leave it there, but thanks very much for speaking to us and giving us that perspective. William Sack there, legal director of the Second Amendment Foundation.